got a 67 plate 2017 Bmw R1200 Rt LE. It has done, in terms of mileage, let's have a look, got keyless ignition. Okay, it's done 28,442 miles. Really, really nice spec, very, very nice condition. Not concourse, it has got a couple of marks that I'll show you as I go around, but it's in very, very nice condition. So first thing, all the screens in nice condition. It has got just general marks from use. There's no damage at all. So we've got no marks at all or damage on the front panel or the headlight. You've obviously got a few stone chips, a few marks from general use. On the front mudguard, there's a tiny little chip just there. That's about 2 feet away. That's about a foot away. And that's when you're getting super, super close. Michelin Road 5. Still got loads of life on that. And the front wheel, it's got the odd mark, but generally good condition. Just looking to see. Got sort of ingrained dirt in places on the bits that are most exposed to the weather. Just weathered, I guess would be a good description for it. All the suspension looks good, the brakes look good. Brakes obviously have signs of use, but they are, you know, they are not ridged. You wouldn't change them yet. Front of the engine looks good. Headers look good. Got a couple of chips on the cylinder head covers, and there is, looking in on the fins, you can just see those 3 fins. I can't see any kind of signs of corrosion there, and those ones look pretty good. Here there is just a little bit in places where the paint is just starting to bubble up. It's a BMW thing. If you ride particularly, well, all BMs really, but particularly Boxers, all the paintwork is really, really nice. But on the driveline bits where the sort of alloy is painted, you get water underneath the paint. No damage at all on this panel. Just a couple of very, very light marks on the end of the mirror. No marks on the end of the brake lever. No marks on the end of the bar end. And all the dash and cockpits really nice. So everything's doing, as I said, it's keyless ignition. Everything's doing what it should. You've got a power screen. You've got here, so this gives you access to sat nav. The sat nav itself's not included, so this is a cradle for a BMW sat nav. So the idea is you push that button, that pops up, the cover comes out, that cover there comes off, and that will hold a BMW sat nav. If you've got the BMW sat nav, you can use the multi-controller to actually control the sat nav. Let's put the screen back down. So we've got the BMW SOS emergency button, which you don't see very often. You've got keyless central locking for the panniers, electronic rider mode. You've got a DIN plug for your jackets or other power accessories. And that's locked. So central locking. Got a little pocket there for coins or whatever things you want. Again, that's all on the central locking. Keyless. Once you turn the keyless off, you can open the fuel tank as well. All the tank is in nice condition. got the odd mark. Can't actually feel them, but just again, just general use on a bike, to be perfectly honest. And again, if I show it from about 2 feet out, getting to about a foot out, and if you get really close, and if you get in the right light, it's a very bright room in here. We've got skylights, it's a very, very sunny day, and we've got bright lights on as well. So it does show every single mark. The centre strip is like a satin panel, and that's just got a few marks, I guess, from the guy's jacket. Nice seats in nice condition. Got a centre stand, chrome exhaust. A couple of marks on the panniers, which is very normal for any kind of touring bike where people have kicked their own panniers getting on and off, but there are no scuff marks, there's no actual damage marks to the bike. Back wheel, same as the front. Little tiniest bit there, I can see a little bit of paint bubbling, a bit of bubbling underneath the paint. Generally it's in good condition. Rear rack ready to accept a BMW top box, but the top box isn't included with it. And then matching tyre on the rear, we've got a Road 5, which again is in nice condition. You wouldn't change that yet, just try and show you some more of the back wheel. And then a couple of tiny marks there. Again, just the usual boot marks. Getting underneath there. So again, a little bit of bubbling just there. And just there, obviously we've got a drive shaft on this, so no china sprockets to worry about. A little bit of bubbling again just there. And the bubbling is, as I said, it's basically water creep, where you've got these alloy parts. At the end of an alloy part, you get a little bit of water creep, and it just makes the paint bubble up a ton. But it's an alloy part, not a steel part, so it's not going to rust and it's not going to fatigue. And unfortunately is a known common BMW issue. Got heated seats on this bike, so this one's for the rear. The rider's seat is controlled up off the dash. Again, this side of the tank, pretty much the same as the other. Tiniest mark on the bar end, no mark on the clutch lever. Tiny little marks on the end of the mirror. And again, this panel's nice. Little stone chip there. So, overall, it's a nice bike. Very, very good condition for 28,000 miles. I'm sorry about the focus on this video. My phone seems to have picked up the dreaded quad lock issue. But it's the best we can do right now. You can see the bike in our showroom. We're open from 9 AM to 5 PM, Tuesday to Saturday. If you've got any questions at all, please do give us a call.